All right, we're going to do a walkthrough of the SVG processing within the new app. It's the same app you've been using for beta submissions. So open up that, authorize. Difference is going to be here on the role. If you're in beta, you're going to have to make sure you click the SVG beta. That tells the server that you are allowed to submit a beta. It's the same here. Course details you can get to, but what we want to work on is the course SVG. You can pull up old courses. If you've got any old courses, obviously I've been playing with this. I've got a lot in here. We're going to go ahead and walk you through a new one. So we're going to hit the plus button, new course. We're just going to call this one test. Description, testing. Anything you want to put in the description and the comments. City, why not put Tupelo? This is the whole 99, if anybody's still using it. Outer fill-in material. Once you get all of this stuff set, it's going to remain saved. You can come back and change your outer material if you want to. If you don't want to, then just leave it alone and it all stays the same. When you get ready to submit your SVG, eventually this little plus button will be able to be clicked. Right now, I don't have one. So this is the first one. So we're going to click the course SVG job. We're going to call this one test. This will be the name of your blend file, whatever you put here. So whatever you want your blend file to be called, put it there. If you've got any description or comments for yourself on what this run is, what you've done different, anything like that. This is the upload button. We're going to click there, click the upload, find your SVG, hit the check mark. That loads it in the system. Then we're going to submit. I'm going to pause, hit OK. I'm going to pause here. It's been taking about 3 minutes to run these things. All right, I wanted to jump back in right here and show an update on the SVG processing. And you may see me refer to this in the video. This is kind of a place I've popped in here in the old video, but I may talk about having to hit this refresh button and updating this status. Well, now everything's done through a bot. So once you hit this submit SVG button, like we just did, you should get, and we'll see if this works, you should get a pop-up from the bot on Discord telling us that it's currently running. Now, if there's any other job that's going on right now, it won't pop up. Oh, there we go. Good. So you'll get a pop-up, shows that it has begun. You can go into Discord. You'll see my little bot here gives me that information. We have begun processing. We'll send you confirmation when it's done. So this one right above it, and this one is a very small SVG, so we may actually get a pop-up while I'm talking. But this is what you'll get. So this is the first one. They've started processing and may take a few minutes. Oh, sorry, that's a whole different one. That is the other thing that we have going now is the OPCD terrain tool. And I'll make a separate video on that one. Let's see if we can scroll down here. Yeah, there we go. So this was the one that I ran on the SVG. You'll see the message that we got there, and then the next message will be your Blender file. They've successfully finished and cut, and your Blender file is available. So you can actually do your download right here. Now, it will also be back in here, and I mentioned this, I think, coming up here in a minute. You can download that blend file anytime here, or you can go back to this bot, and you've got the blend file. I can see I've got a message. So see, that one's already run. I mean, it's really, really quick, 2-3 minutes tops. But you can click this, visit site, and it'll start to download. I don't want that to download, so I'm going to cancel it. So back to the original video. All right, while that one's processing, I'm going to show you a couple of other cool things with this new process. If, let's say, the server went down for some reason and you needed to rerun one, sometimes he has to purge the system if everything gets all backed up. Let's say you had to purge the system, you need to rerun a course. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to the last one that I did, pull it back up. This one's already run, but let's say it didn't. You don't have to put all the new information back in. All the SVG is saved. You just have to hit submit SVG job, and that will run it through once everything is purged. Another cool thing, if let's say you had a blend file that you just totally screwed up and wanted to start over, all you have to do is go back to this screen and re-download your blend file. Let's go back before I pause. Let's go back. What did I call that one? Test. Let's get back to course. Test. Where are we? That's up the top. Test. And let's see. I figured it had. All right, so that one is finished processing. You can see the name. This is the name that we gave it, test blend. Download, and it starts to download. I'm not going to worry about the download because I've already got that one downloaded, but you can see it starting to download. I'm just going to cancel that out. All right. All right, so you got that blend file back. Let's say you're in the middle of Inkscaping, you're going to run multiple. So all you do is go back to your course, make sure it's the right course if you've got multiple, but go back to your course down here. Instead of entering all this stuff again, you just hit the plus button and new, any description, upload, submit job. Now that one's waiting to be processed. And if you go back to your course selection, you can see now I've got two. That's the one we ran a minute ago. If I pull that up, you can see it's already complete. Got my blend file if I needed it for anything. Go back in here. This is the one that should be processing. Course SVG, waiting to be processed. Let's see if we can. Update. There we go. So that one's processing now. That's pretty much it. It's been a really, really, really solid system.